you to sit back and I want you to realize for a moment, I've said this in the past and people get really butthurt about it sometimes because they'll be like, well, it's not my competition. We're a team. Yeah, you're a team. But if someone else buys from your friend instead of you, you lost the sale and you didn't make the money. Okay, your upline is competition for you. Your downline is a little bit of competition for you. And so what you need to sit back and think about is like, well, how can I make myself different? How can I make myself stand out amongst the crowd to actually go and be successful with this? So what I want to do real fast with you guys is I want you all to imagine, and I walked through this a little bit last episode in this series, and I was like, hey, think about all the problems that your product causes for people once they buy it. Like, my product doesn't cause any problems for people. My product delivers solutions. It's like, well, yes, it does, but it also causes problems that they never had before. For example, I never, before I started driving a car, paid attention to gas prices. I never, before I got a driver's license and got a car, thought about changing the tires. I never had to think about switching the oil. That was never a problem of mine. That was never a thing that came up, a follow-up issue. Okay, every single solution that you deliver to a customer, whether it's the opportunity or it's the product itself, has a bunch of follow-up problems with it. And you need to understand that clearly. And I want you to know about it, that it's actually an opportunity. It's not a negative. So what I want you to do real quick is I want you to think about this. And if you need to pause the video or stop reading or stop listening right now, I invite you maybe to do so for 30 seconds and just really quickly write down on a piece of paper on the top, write up, follow-up problems, and start listing out what are all the problems or questions or issues that my customers or people in my downline are running into once they buy my product or join my team. And you'd be like, man, no one has any issues ever. You're lying then, all right? Everyone. And it's not a negative. This is not like it's your fault. This is actually one of the greatest gifts to entrepreneurs ever. Okay? This is like a universal law. This is a universal principle. Okay? My dad was going to go he was trying to be an Olympic skier. And let's say he was going to try and go be an Olympic skier and he has this opportunity to be an Olympic skier. And let's say he gets accepted and he's actually in the runnings to go to the Olympics. Let's just say, okay, I grew up in Denver, Colorado. We skied like crazy growing up. Let's just say that my dad had the opportunity to go and be an Olympic skier. What follow-up problems, now that he had the opportunity, would he have to solve? He's probably going to have to think about who he trains with, right? He's probably going to have to think about sponsorships. He's probably going to have to think about, small stuff even. Logistics of where to show up and when. There's a bunch of follow-up stuff. Who's going to train with? How's he going to change his eating? What hills is he going to practice on? What hill will the final actually be on? Will the moguls be big or small when he's downhill skiing? Will he get skis that he's been training on all along? Will he go and try and get another promotion, get a sponsorship from somebody? Is he going to now bring on a second coach or stay with this? There's a lot of follow-up issues that happen to any opportunity in life, including products, including services, including opportunities, okay? And I want you to think about that. It's a gift. So here's how we solve this. This is why this is a benefit. Take a moment, pause this if you need to, or just write while I'm talking. What are the issues? What are the top 3 issues that your product causes for people, right? Follow-up problems, follow-up questions. What are the biggest hang-ups around your product? I'm not saying bash your product. I'm saying, what are the issues it causes? Okay. For example, the MLM that I'm in is a supplement. Well, people usually have the question, how much should I take? When should I take it? Should I eat before or after? Should I eat? Should I have a lot of water with it? What's the ratio of the water? You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of follow-up problems, right? And they're not like massive problems, but sometimes they are, and hopefully they are. Because here's what you're going to do. Now that you've got a list of those follow-up issues, you're going to start brainstorming how you could solve them, right? What are the top 2 or 3? What are the top 2 or 3 bonuses that what are the top 2 or 3 problems that you'd like to tackle, right? The top 2 or 3 follow-up problems that you want to tackle And is there a bonus you can give away when somebody joins you? Okay, so here's the answer. Here's the end of that story. I started realizing that in the network marketing space, the MLM space, that if somebody wanted to come join my team or buy the product from me, I needed to stand out. And so what I want to teach you guys how to do in Secret MLM Hacks is how to do what a lot of this is what I teach how to do in Secret MLM Hacks. I want to teach you to be unique and stand out amongst your upline and your downline. And don't tell me you can't do this in your team.